Gotta Be Real movie reviews with Thommi and Jules. And right now I'm doing a solo review. Solo. Of The Craft.
Ooh, Nancy?
Legacy.
All right. I'm for a remake.
This is not an old review. This is the new one.
The new one.
The 2020.
They redid it. Did they even tell us they
for
were
the
doing that?
millennials? They told us, but we didn't believe them.
Okay.
So this version stars a couple of unknowns and one that we know. So let's see. We have Cailee Spaeny, Zoey Luna, who is actually a transgender female.
That is very important because right now it is very important. It's been out in the media a lot that transgenders have a hard time getting cast. You know, I mean, we're all in the room watching this TV. We all have different personalities, different lifestyles. But what was happening is they were putting people in the roles that were not transgender, and it was kind of offensive. You know, there are people who want to work, they're willing to act. Give it to them.
I didn't even know. I didn't even know that there was a transgender character in this movie until they actually mentioned it. And she was really good.
Okay.
So we also have Gideon Adlon and then Lovie Simone, who you may know from Greenleaf.
She's from Greenleaf.
Yeah.
She's Zora. She's so pretty.
And also a show on Amazon.
I seen something too. Yes, and I love her. Not only is she good, but I love the fact that she's chocolate.
Yes.
And she's getting so much work, man. I just love it. She's a
good actress.
She's very much so. She has the hair, kind of that soft afro. So everything about her just says Nubian. Yeah. And I love her. So I hope to see her doing a lot more.
Me too.
Yeah, so what's going on with The Craft? Because
let me talk about the lead character. And I'm sorry, Lily. That's the name of the girl. She's played by Cailee Spaeny. Her name is Lilith, and she goes by Lily. But some of her acting was just so, it almost forced. It was like fake. Like she's supposed to be happy, but it's like.
Maybe she just got the part. Like too much. Take it down like.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm not really feeling the joy. Like I'm seeing the laughter. I'm not feeling it. Sometimes even when they were all together and they're.
So it doesn't seem like the cast was kind of in unison. Because you know when you're in a cast, you have to be feeling each other. You have to have that connection.
Yeah, I think there was a little bit of that going on.
Okay, just tell me, is the premise the same? Do we have an evil Nancy? Tell me that the premise is the same.
We have an evil person. I don't know if you want
not as nasty as Nancy.
I don't know if you want to call him Nancy.
No, okay.
But he's
Nancy was nasty.
He's pretty darn evil.
So tell us what the premise is. Is it just like the original Craft that we know and love, that everybody knows and loves?
Okay, so Lily, we start with Lily and her mom, and like I said, they're having fun. They're on their way in the car trip, going somewhere we don't know yet. They pull up to a house, and boom, there's a snake, like in the first movie. So I'm like, okay, all right, we're a lot like the first Craft. All right.
And then,
so her mom happens to be marrying this dude, and he has 3 teenage sons. She just has one kid. Like, this girl is just like, oh my gosh, like, what have you brought me into with these young men? Like, what the heck, man?
So are they throwing spells about like they did, you know?
She didn't have friends where they lived before. Okay. She gets to school. Something happens to her, you know. Women have it once a month, I put it that way. Dude starts mocking her, but these other 3 girls are like, she needs us. Maybe she could be our 4th. Because they're missing a 4th, because we did get a scene with that. And that's like the first movie, they're missing a 4th. They need a 4th.
So they're doing a lot of the kind of the same witchery that they did in the Craft.
South, East, West, Earth, Water.
The Craft, I don't think it can be topped though.
It can't be topped, and it wasn't topped. And honestly, I like Blumhouse.
Oh, me too.
I like y'all. I really do. I like most of y'all's movies.
Ooh, yes.
This one, I feel like you kind of dropped the ball. Like you halfway did it, because it seemed like half a movie to me. You left out all the good stuff. Like, we know what happened, but you didn't show it to us. You know, I want to see something.
Yeah.
And don't just talk about transformation. In the first movie, there was transformation. So this one is PG-13, but you still could have gave us more.
It should have maybe called something else.
Yeah.
Do that all the time. Just leave our Craft alone.
You left like way too much to imagination. If I want to imagine, why did I want to watch your movie? I mean, sorry.
Yeah, no, that's true.
I like
that's
you,
true.
Blumhouse, but still.
You're there for the visual. Blumhouse is really good. I love Blumhouse. I love their movies, but How many, because this would have been at the theaters, you can rent it on demand. How many clappers would you give this movie?
Okay, so it would have been at the movies, and I would have said, you know what? Don't see it at the movies. Wait till it comes on Redbox, and maybe you have a free rental or something, or okay, $1 something. You'd have been fine renting it from the Redbox. If you really had to see it, I would have suggested matinee. I'm gonna give it because I love Lovie, and some of the stuff was pretty good, and the lady that plays the mom was really good too. I'm gonna give it 2.
Okay. I mean,
a solid 2 clappers.
That's it. 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sorry, The Craft Legacy. I wanted to like you so much. I spent my hard-earned $19.99 on this.
I want to see some serious witchcraft going on.
Thank you.
But
I mean, I want to see, like, even when I was in high school, we tried that light as a feather.
No, I didn't. I knew better than that. We didn't do that. We didn't do Ouija boards.
I mean, the girl was floating, but I mean, this is a movie about witches. I want to see more witch stuff. I don't want to just see them chanting and from the north to the south to the east to the west.
So teenagers will be okay, especially if they've watched Harry Potter stuff.
Teenagers will be okay. Harry Potter was kind of scarier than this. There was some scary stuff in Harry Potter, okay? This movie, no.
You know what? I think the best thing to do is not going with the expectation of the original Craft. Because that's what was in my head. I'm going to try to not do that when I do rent it. But you say The Craft and everybody knows what The Craft is.
Without giving something away, it's tied into the original Craft.
They're the softer little sisters.
Like the most stuff that they do is, okay, they put a spell on a boy. I don't feel like I'm giving too much away there. I really just don't. And they push people with their minds. That's about the most that they do with their magic. Also makeup. But you see that in the trailer. I'm not giving that away. Putting on the makeup and then, I put some sparkles by your eyes.
So nothing new. I mean, you're giving this a 2, so she said she would recommend you wait.
And I'm easy on movies. I'm easy on
she's got it easy.
I have watched so much trash.
You know what? If you got a girls' slumber party.
Okay, girls' slumber party, maybe that.
Maybe that's switch.
And when they're giggling, you can giggle with them.
Yeah, and throw the popcorn and stuff in there.
I was watching it by myself, so maybe I just didn't feel the joy because I was just chilling. I don't know.
Well, it's up to you. If you got a bunch of girls in the house, go ahead and rent The Craft on demand. Or you can wait for it to go to Redbox. In the meantime, we want to thank you so much for tuning in and sticking with us. We're getting so many new likes, and we really, really do appreciate you guys.
Appreciate it.
Yes, keep in mind, we're on Facebook, we're on YouTube, we're on Instagram. Connect with us. Talk with us.
We respond back.
Yes,
when you comment, we comment back.
Bring it. All right. And thank you for tuning in. We love you. See you later. Bye-bye.
Thank you.